Welcome to my channel and to the overview of the MonoPoly from Behringer. Going to do a quick overview and then show you some presets that I made, which you can find later on my Patreon if you want. I will leave a download link to the wave files of the patches. Also, I will show you, or you can download the PDF file of all the patches like this, so you can use them on your own MonoPoly or even on the VST plugin from Korg. It will not give you the exact same sound, but close, because on the Korg VST you have more options with effects and etc. This is more like the analog version of Korg, not like the VST. So let's jump into it. So this is the patch that I made just quick before this video. It's playing on hold in chord memory. I can play a little bit with it. So yeah, as you can see, kind of a pad. You hold a note or a stab. Let's start with the overview. We will start from the left side here. Have obviously the volume knob, the intensity wheels, both for the bend and the modulation wheel. The bend wheel can be assigned to filter pitch and the first oscillator. I will show you the difference. So now it is set to the filter. So let's start up our patch again. So it just opens and closes the filter. It's a handy feature for if you want to mess with the filter while playing live, so you don't have to always turn this knob. It's easier. Or you can set it to the pitch. Or set it to the first oscillator only. If you listen carefully, you can hear it. Or if we go to Poly, it only plays the first oscillator now and changes the pitch. So let's get back to that chord. So to make a chord and let it stay in chord memory, this is what I do. I press hold and poly and just play the chord. Holds it, press chord memory. And there you have the chord from before. On to the next is the modulation wheel, which I have set now to the filter. This one is the frequency of the modulation. I set it really fast or really slow, with a little LED indicator to show you how fast it's actually going. Now it's set to maximum, but I can also turn it off just by turning this wheel. I have it slightly in the middle. It gives a subtle effect. And it can also be set to pitch. Some weird noises. Or just to the first oscillator.
to the first oscillator.
like before. Let's leave it at the filter for now. Go back to our chord. I don't know why it keeps forgetting my chord. Usually it remembers the chord, and only when you turn it off it forgets it. So something weird going on maybe, I don't know. Playing the chord again to show you that the modulation wheel is now set to a sawtooth. You can also set it to a triangle, which gives you a more gradual effect. Or an inverse sawtooth, or more like a pulse width square cutting effect. I like this one. Then we have the arpeggiator, but everybody knows what an arpeggiator is, I think. Yeah, let's turn this off so the effect is more clear. So now it just repeats the same note again, but or should I say chord? Repeats the chord, but I can also. Now it just goes on forever. Let's turn it up. This is the speed of the arpeggiator. Very fast. Or very slow. So slow that it stops. These are the effects. Or more effects. Which you can set to the filter or the modulation, the first one. Don't really use it that much. Because as you can hear, it takes it away. This one is nice though. But I prefer it without. Softer. Next we have the pulse width modulation intensity, which you can also set to the filter and the two modulations. But right now, for this patch, we are on sawtooths across the 4 oscillators, so it's not affecting anything right now. Same with the pulse width modulation. It's not affected right now, but I can show you. First oscillator, let's put it on the so you can hear the effect increasing with the intensity, of course. And when we set it to a pulse width, it's pulse width effect. So here you can choose the waveforms of your 4 oscillators, and you can tune them accordingly as you want. You have also a detune button, which gives you a nice effect. You can really detune. A little bit gives a nice subtle effect for vintage. So like I said, waveforms for different triangle, sawtooth, pulse width modulation and pulse width. 4 different octaves, very low, 16, 842. Let's listen to it just by themselves. When you play all four of them, you can hear that this one is obviously higher. Because I had them set to 8, all four. So they are basically all the same, but they're slightly detuned. But when you set them all four to a different value, you can also give a nice effect, more open sound. This is nice. So then on the right side you have the filter and the envelopes. Filter obviously cutting off the high frequencies. Some resonance, which can get very squeaky if you want it. The intensity, of course, which can go both ways, and keyboard tracking. Let's put it back to some more normal values. Then we have the filter envelope. So if we increase the attack, the filter will open slower. But because I have the decay set to also a very low value, 0, it immediately drops back down. So let's increase that. And then you can hear filter opening slowly and staying at that level. But for this patch, it's I set it up like this. And then we have the amp envelope, which is just have an impact on the sound itself. So it becomes more of a slower, and if you put the filter also in a slow attack, very, I feel like it gives very warm vibes. And then you have still the noise knob we haven't touched yet, so let's increase that. Now we have liftoff to space. very lo-fi. So yeah, that's it for the overview. Let's listen to some patches I made on this machine. And thanks for watching.